Today, we are blessed to have my brother and my sister, and the discussion today is about unintended teenage pregnancy. Probably this has been a very big problem here in Kenya. And we have seen from the last KDHS that released a very huge number of teenage girls. And in Kenya, they are saying 130,000 adolescents um, leave, drop out of school annually as a result of unintended pregnancy. So this has become a lot of debate. It has drawn a lot of debate, and actually Siaya is also highly contributing.
21%.
21% as number 3 after Homabay and Migori.
Migori, yes.
Yeah. So just now, as young people, what is our view? What do we think we need to do? But before we get there, we need to understand the root causes of these issues around teen pregnancy.
Teenage pregnancy.
Yeah.
Sister, what do you think?
About the causes of this.
Yeah,
Why are so many girls getting pregnant?
Why are girls engaging in unprotected sex as early as 10 years, 12 years?
For some young girls, maybe they need some basic needs which the parents cannot provide for them. Some parents, another point, some parents are also ignorant of advising the ladies at early age, talking about sex, introducing the sex topic to the teenagers. You have to nurture that child, talk to the child about effects of sex. You tell the child that sex is there, it is real, because she has friends, they'll talk about sex. So you have to tell the girl in the house about sex.
Yeah, thank you, my sister. I think it is very important for us. If you say these girls are, parents are ignorant of giving information or discussing sex with adolescents, but you remember their cultures. My brother can talk about these cultural issues.
Let me pick it from that point.
Yeah.
The other day there was a funeral somewhere, just in the neighborhood.
Yes.
And there was a young man who was buried. The young man loved ngoma.
Yes.
Music
and alcohol and the rest. So he died. So after burial, people came. There was music, disco matanga. Unfortunately, disco matanga was banned
in Siaya.
But what is funny?
Yes.
That night they played disco matanga. So I went and peeped and looked. And
my brother, did you peep or you also?
No, I went there to do
You went to collect some data.
One way of collecting data is you participate in
the act.
Correct.
So I went there.
Yes.
And did a small survey. What I saw there is that majority of the people who are in that disco matanga were between 12 years and 19 years. With the proportionate population of the dancers, almost the same. That is both boys and girls. And each boy had a girl.
Partner.
And they were dancing. They are called sexy dances.
Yes.
You know bend over, isn't it?
Yeah.
So my what came to my mind is, where did these children, because they are children actually, where did they meet? And after that, where did they go? Where was the parent? Isn't it?
Yes.
And who allowed them to converge at that? How did they know there was this Komatanga here?
But they are members of that community, and probably they knew that that young man died. And of course, even if the government is putting a lot of pressure on banning disco matanga, but it is still there.
Another thing that was funny,
yes,
almost 20% of those who are in the disco matanga were wearing uniform.
What do you mean by uniform?
They were wearing school uniform. Another one had a tie, another had a fulana ile ya wasichana.
So they were in full school uniform.
Yeah, because it was
at night.
At night, 1 a.m., 2 a.m.
So does it mean that once they are from the disco matanga, they will just go to class?
Yeah.
So that is my worry. I wanted to know where the safe spaces that we call, what we call the safe spaces, the schools, churches. Where are they?
But when we talk about church, we have even these pastors that are impregnating girls. So
yes,
is church a safe space?
It is, but a small number of pastors, I suppose.
Yes.
A small number of pastors. But if you look at the KDH report, the source of this pregnancy, majority of it, is not the pastor.
Yes.
It is not the border. It is that fellow teen.
Yeah.
The 17-year-old boy, 16-year-old boy, 15-year-old boy. Including 12-year-old boy, 13-year-old boy. So I think in our intervention areas, we need to bring in a lot of sex education, what we call life skill education, targeting the boy child
Yes.
so that they are not left behind because they are the key.
I remember discussion
Yes.
whereby we are discussing about issues on unintended pregnancy. But you remember when you're talking about girl child, which I think one of the intervention with HIV is dreams. But you remember dreams also only target boys. But you are targeting a girl with an intervention, and you leave a boy who is the contributor. So I think that is one of the things. Yes. So the good thing is that one of our intervention that we do in Uganda, in Siaya County, is targeting both genders. Or how do we address this cultural aspect that is contributing highly to our teens getting unintended pregnancies?
Culture is not bad.
Yes.
Culture has been there. It has helped shape some of us in the community. The bad culture, what we call retrogressive cultures,
yes,
like early marriages. I think with proper education and advocacy, focusing mainly on how do you call them? The suspects.
Yes.
Those people promoting perpetrators.
Yes.
Will help tackle that issue. And two, we need to talk to the elderly on the significance of sex education. Sex education, not only sex education. You see, when you talk about, in Africa, when you talk about sex, and you're a man, it's a crucified. You see, but it is a necessity.
Yes.
The truth is, these children are having sex, and they are having sex that is dangerous.
Yes.
Because they are not aware, they are not informed.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yes.
This mainly happens not only in the urban centers but rural areas.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Where we have, like in Siaya, we have a lot of mines. We have a lot of areas where we have fish landing.
Yes.
There is some little bit of economic activity, but there is no information on sex education.
Yeah.
So in our advocacy activities, we need to focus on these areas, especially the areas bordering the lake.
Yes.
And the local mines. I think that is my contribution on that. Sister, you have something?
But you
local abuse, especially the local group,
yes,
what we call Changa, and also the one that comes from Uganda,
yeah,
Waragi,
Simba Waragi. Yes.
So you'll find most of our girls, most of our boys, they are into this, and some of them are doing little jobs. They entice these school girls with 10 shillings, 30 shillings, because they cannot afford what my sister said, the sanitary.
The necessities.
Napkins, toilet, those ones.
Yeah.
So, out of ignorance, these girls fall into prey.
Yeah.
And they engage in.
Remember, they are also given lifts.
Yes, lifts.
The day schoolers.
Yeah, the day scholars. That is very dangerous.
Not only lifts, mafuta ya kujipaka.
Yeah. The basic amenities that she was talking about.
Ladies needs a lot of things. So as a parent, if you can't provide that lady with all the needs she wants, like sanitary towels, the oils, and as the child grows, there are things she needs.
Yeah.
So when you can't, 14-year girl can't walk barefooted.
Yeah.
She needs to have some sandals. So if she can't get those sandals from the parent, of course, she'll just get it from another teenager.
What about the father? Why can't she get them from the father?
Okay, if she told the father to buy them for her, and the father says, okay, talk to your mother. These African men are so ignorant.
Correct.
These African men are so rude. They just say, why can't you get it from your mother? You can't even walk barefooted. That's life.
But that is an area of advocacy.
Yes.
That is skillful parenting.
And remember, there is also another aspect of a parent, a mother telling her, just go get like any other girl is getting.
They are misleading their children. That's true.
Yeah. So I think we have to do something. And
we really need to do a lot, especially on the village girls. Those ladies need a lot. Like some just need somebody to talk to. At least they can express what they want, because their parents are so arrogant. They are so ignorant.
They don't even have time for these children.
So that means we need not only economic empowerment.
Yes.
We need real investment.
Exactly. And you remember, even currently, a lot of investment is not directed towards the adolescents and youth, especially these 12, 18, 19 years. Much of the investment is on 18 to 35 And while there are a lot of issues,
Yeah.
including this big problem, teen pregnancy,
Those are
that is targeting these young girls. So our key advocacy issue here is let us invest.
Let us invest in our
in
adolescents and youths. Thank you.